YouTube, back again. As you saw in the last video, I hurt the number 3 cylinder, so checking that out today. It's not looking so good. I just started taking everything apart. Let me flip this around for you. Started taking everything off. Super wet in the housing for the turbo. At least the wheel's not wet, so I don't think it's coming out the center of the shaft. It's probably coming out the motor, hopefully. Well, not hopefully. I don't want anything to be broken, but I know something's broken. So yeah, it's wet in there, but the blade looks dry, so that's a good sign. So I'm gonna keep tearing this down and see if there's oil in any of the runners. Pretty sure number 3 is gonna have oil in it because it looks like the cylinder had oil in it. So hopefully that runner's just wet and it's shooting the oil straight down in there and making the turbo look wet, because that's a new turbo. I've been using this motor for a few years now, so we'll get this worked out, sorted out. You'll see how this goes. I'm about to continue taking the rest of the stuff off the intake manifold and everything connecting to the head. Gonna take the turbo and manifold off. I'm gonna pop this head off, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the inside. So that would be the number 3 cylinder. It's not too wet in there, but it's a little wet. Right up in here, you guys probably can't see it. It's a little wet in there, and then the inlet on the turbo is pretty wet. So I'm guessing that it's one of the cylinders. I'm pretty sure, because number 3 had a little oil in it when I popped the spark plugs. That it looked like. So I'm gonna keep on tearing this apart. Hopefully this turbo is good still. I really like this Humble turbo. It's put in work. Like I said, the blade's still very white. It doesn't look like it's coming from the center where it would be coming from if it was the turbo that was bad and spinning out. It looks like it's just getting in here from the motor. So let's see. I got the head off. Nothing looks too crazy. This is the cylinder that had a little bit of oil in it. Material from the head gasket stayed on there. That's all. That's fine. I can clean that off. The cylinder actually still looks pretty good. Nothing crazy going on in there. Might do a quick hone and just re-ring it to be safe, and get the head checked at the machine shop to make sure the head's sealing up fine. It's not like a valve guide seal or nothing, but it doesn't look like it. But yeah, I'm gonna quick hone and re-ring this soon. Gotta wait for the shipping on the piston rings. The pistons still look really good. No damage, no like it wasn't running lean or anything, and it wasn't like heating up the piston and messing it up. And then at one point I was running, the other day I was running like 30 something pounds of boost. A little over 30, and yeah, so get this thing cleaned up, wait for those rings, and you'll see that on the next video. We out. Hold up, we're not out. Didn't show you the head. Head doesn't look too bad. That's number 3 cylinder right there. The valve's a little darker than the other cylinders by a little bit. This one's getting there. Looks a little rough around the edge on the valve. I don't know. So this cylinder definitely had something going on. Yeah, but I'm gonna get that checked out. I can't really tell by eye if it's bad or not, so gonna get that checked out, make sure all the valves are still sealing, nothing's wrong with this thing, see if it needs to be resurfaced. I doubt it does, but they'll let me know. Rather be safe than sorry. Now, if you can see in there, man, I need a, so that's the number 3 cylinder. As you can see, there's oil all in that port for the intake manifold. Could be like valve guide seals or something. I'm gonna go check the actual intake manifold, see if it goes up the runner more than that. Let's see. But it shouldn't be coming anywhere higher. I don't have any PVC system or anything like that, so if anything, it's kicking back into the intake manifold. There's a little bit of oil in each of these on top of the on the number 1 cylinder and the number 3 cylinder. There's a little oil on top of the exhaust valves. Only a little tiny bit on number 4, and number 2 is pretty dry in there. Yeah, it's crazy.